welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to my YouTube channel. You're very much welcome. Thank you so much for taking a moment to look at my videos. Just so much appreciated and all that. And if you're a returning subscriber, a regular, forever gang, thank you so much, man. Thank you for coming back and thank you for all. And if you're you didn't yet subscribe and all that, can we just take this moment for you to go subscribe and all that? Just click that subscribe button. Did you do that? Thank you so much. So in today's video, we are going to do a story time of how I ended up not getting school last year. Was it last year? Yes, it was last year. Yo guys. It was hectic with a capital K. Hectic. It was really hectic though. But it has taught me so many things, and I've went through so many things. I just want to talk about it, man, and all that. And if you didn't yet get school or something like that, I feel at this point I've learned that God just makes things for you. I don't know, He makes you wait for better things. I feel like you will not get it at this point. You not get that God is just making me wait for what. But He's doing it for a reason. And yeah, man, just trust in Him and believe in Him. So let's get into the story. So last year I finished with my high school in 2020. Yeah, I completed my high school in 2020. And then I was so excited. I was like, girl, we're going to university, yeah. The freedom, the men's. I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, you know what's the vibes. And we're going to Windhoek, university in Windhoek. The course that I wanted to do was only in Windhoek. So we're it was I and my best friend and some of my friends were we are obviously going to pass this examination. Before the results were even out, we're I am going to Windhoek. So here it was January, and we're not admitted in any university. Yo. So we're just there what? So at that moment we were happy because we're going we used to live with our parents. We went to the villages and all that. We're waiting for our results. So when the results came out, we were so happy because we were going to Windhoek early, because we are going to the city early. But we are actually going to look for school. And we never thought of not getting school, because we're girl, with this result, you're not getting school. It's not possible. It's not possible at all. Why shouldn't I get school and all that? So yeah. So now we came to Windhoek. And then we decided registration day late. We waited for late registration. And then we were so ready, you guys. We even wanted to sleep at the gate, bruh. At the UNAM gate, yo. But we didn't sleep there. One of our friends used to live near the campus. So we're just hurry up and go in the line, so we find you there and all that. So sharp and all that. Your people were so stingy, you guys. You will literally be in a line, but you're in the wrong line. But no one will tell you. You will ask the people there. Everyone is just stingy with their spaces and all that. They just thought they'll get into campus, they'll get into the university, and they will leave you or something. I don't even know. We're so weird. Oof, man. But we all ended up without school. Okay, not all of us though. Not all of us. Okay, some of my friends ended up doing courses that they didn't want. or something like that. But I feel like they fell in love with the courses because they could have changed the courses this year, but they didn't. So I feel like, yeah, they did something they fell in love with. They didn't want it, but they fell in love with it or something. So I was like, me. No, at first, yo, guys, why am I even skipping a part? Yo. So then we're in online then, and then I was calling my parents, kusha, no, meme, there is no space, what? Meme is like, come back home, my love. Come back home? For what? Do you guys know, it was that time where people were like, cultivating mahango and all that, or what do you call it? Yeah. Plus that time of Kurima man, yo. Oh yeah, I was crying. I was crying because I didn't get school. First of all, I was crying because I was not admitted in the course that I wanted. Secondly, I was crying because my parents were like, no, you cannot take another course. Just wait or something, or maybe just take a gap. And my parents were stressed, like they've given me all that money and prepared me for school, but I come to Windhoek and there's no school. And also, I was crying because I had to go back home and I had to go cultivate, guys. I was not born for this. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, it's in the past now, so we move. So yeah, we didn't get school. Yo, I used to cry on campus. Like I would literally sit on the chair and be like, yo, so I'm not going to go to school this year. What? What am I going to do? Like, what will I do for real? Like, I feel like I'd rather be in school than not do anything. Because it keeps you busy. Or I'd rather have something to keep me busy. And school was the only thing that could, like, I'm so lazy, like, holiday job. And you still have that thought of, like, your peers are leaving you and all that. So yeah, man, we ended up not getting school, which was so hurtful, like so much hurtful. But at first I was like, it's fine. So that deep. No, I used to cry, and then there was a part where I was like, it's fine, let me just go back home. Even if I still felt like, let me go back home to go cultivate. I was like, this year I'm not doing such labor, but girl, you had to go back home. Oh my god. Yo. But anyways, yeah, I went back home. And yeah, we went back home. I remember it was like a friend of ours passed on, and we went early because we wanted to go attend the funeral. Yeah. So yeah, we went back home, and yeah, man. At first, it was like, I was home, people were going to school, and I used to laugh. I don't know, I'm very funny, because when I used to be at campus, I used to be crying out at school, but when I went back home the first days, I was like, these people started with school while I'm sleeping and all that. Then I didn't get started to, like, cultivate and all that. But when, like, I stayed home, like, for 2 weeks, my dad would wake up, Pendu, wake up, guys, wake up. I should find you guys like a big portion, but I'm like, doing a course that I didn't want will be better like than this, you guys. But like, we move and all that. So yeah, at first it was not really that deep. So that was March, April. Guys. April, things started getting my head overthinking. I don't know what was happening to me. Like, anxiety is real. So I was just scared. I started overthinking a lot, man. Guys, don't overthink. It will literally damage you. It's so deep. Like the moment you start overthinking about that thing, turn around. Go back to your original thoughts. Don't go too deep because it's very dangerous. Yeah. So I was so frustrated, man. Like, why didn't I get school? I used to think every time I go to bed, I would think, why didn't I get school? I don't deserve this. Like I was so angry at myself. I was so angry with God and you. May God forgive me because you. I was so angry with the universe actually. I started not cutting people off, but I started not talking to people. I started being offline. I didn't want to talk to people. I started blaming everyone around me. And I don't know, man. I just started feeling so much. I was so angry. I don't even know why. I mean, why you gotta be bitter, girl? Like, it's not the fault you didn't get school. Serious, man. I was so. I went through. Okay, let me not say I went through a lot because, yeah, let me just say that I've experienced things that I never experienced. You know, in high school, I used to be this girl that I don't think I'll ever go. Do you know one day? I was like, me go through depression. Me, I'm such a happy girl. I'm not saying I went through depression. No, and it's not a bad thing to go through depression, not at all. You should let yourself feel and do all those things. But I was just like that girl in high school that I'll never let myself get depressed and all that. Little did I know that anxiety was getting to me. I felt like I'm not deserving of anything beautiful. I used to push people away. I what? The fact that I believed that no, like when I came from high school, I was like, I'm obviously getting school and all that. And the fact that I didn't, it hit deep, like yo, like in the evening there when I'm thinking, yo guys, like my heart just to be like, my heart just to be like, I'm joking. But it used to be like, do. I used to cry a lot. I used to cry. I never thought I'd be that girl, man. And now I'm just thinking that, man, don't think something will never happen to you. Like you see something happening to someone and you're like, I don't think this will. Don't even think. Don't ever think, or don't wish something bad on someone. Like you guys, because life, yeah, man, that was me, man. Oh, I used to be so sad. But then I used to have friends that used to like text me and all that. And my dad, and actually my parents kind of like realized that I used to be like, guys, I was stressed. Like I had pimples in my face, like, and I was stressed. And I didn't like at home, like we like my dad goes to church a lot. So some days he'll be like, oh, yeah, let's go to church. And I'll be like, no, and then my dad realized, man, this girl is not fine. And all that. Yeah, my parents realized, but they didn't really, my mom used to come, like, sometimes she would sleep with me and all that. And just to support me. And I used to appreciate it so much. But still, it still used to hit. Like, I'll wake up at 2 a.m., and I'll go to the bathroom. When I come back, I'm thinking of why I didn't get school. Yo, life. But yeah, man. But so like I just want to say that going through all that has taught me a lot. Like, it made me a better version of myself. I was such a very toxic person. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, Forever Gang, let me tell you guys her name. I was such, I don't know. I had so many toxic traits, let me say, which were not good and all that. But from going through all that, I started becoming a better version of myself. Like, so that was May, June, and then there was a wedding we had a wedding of my cousin in July, and by the wedding, I was kind of like, okay, so I was like, it's life, we'll get, and I was so happy again because I was going back to Windhoek after the wedding. I was like, I'm going back to Windhoek and all that, because my sister was like, just come here and we'll stay here and all that. Yeah. So yeah, man. From there, I started praying more. I literally, you guys know, like when I used to go through all that, I didn't even used to pray. Like I was like, why should I even pray if God doesn't listen to me? But now, looking back, I'm like, if I prayed sooner, I could have like gone out of like the situation earlier. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, man. Oh, you guys. I went like all that, like that whole experience made me stronger. At this point, I believe what they say that we go through like the hardest storms or whatever to become stronger. It takes a very strong person to go through something. It doesn't matter that they are going through whatever they are going through, name. It doesn't matter if it's small or big. It's just something. You never know how something so little can affect someone. So if it doesn't affect you in that way, then you shouldn't judge them that it's just a small thing. It's not. Believe me, it's not a small thing to them, and it's a very big thing. So yeah. So yeah, man, I wrote down things that I like learned, like so many things. So you know what I did, name? I got a book. I had this book ever since. I had this book long time ago. This was my father's diary, 2017 diary. I wrote this book name. I had this book ever since long time, and then I put together the pages that I used to write those years, and then I started over. And I started writing. Firstly, I started writing in my phone on my notes. I started writing on my notes. I started writing what I feel. I started writing, asking God to help me, to give me strength, to bless me with His grace. I started being more grateful for life. Like, okay, I know. Even if you quite got school, you wouldn't do the course that you wanted. You'll be doing something else. And yeah, I forgot about in July there, I applied to the university I'm in right now, and I got admitted. And I was just like, and I got admitted in a course that I wanted. And I was just like, oh wow, God, this is really you working. And this is what you knew I deserved before I cried for that Unam thing, you guys, Unam will hurt you, yo. Yo, my university in Namibia will hurt you. But anyways, so I got a book, a journal or whatever you guys call it, and I started writing. And you know what I started writing about? I didn't start writing about what I go through. Okay, I started writing about what I go through in my phone. But in the journal, I started writing about God. I started learning more about Him because I was in doubt. Like, I doubted Him so much, but I wanted to learn more about Him. So I started reading the Bible, and I started listening to Steve Harvey more, and what is his name? Michael Todd. Is it Michael Todd? Yeah. And yeah, so many people. I started listening to them, and I started writing down what God or what they did, or I don't know. So I wrote about faith, having faith no matter what the circumstances. I started about imagining good things only. I wrote about so many things. I wrote about patience, why it's very important to be patient. And they say one of the hardest things in life is when God puts you in a waiting process. That's one of because that waiting process, you waiting for some good thing that you prayed for, whatever. Even when it comes, it doesn't come straight. It literally doesn't come straight. It comes in another way, and you realize later that, oh my God, this is what I prayed for. You feel me? Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, man. I don't want to make this too long. But yeah, I just started writing things on rejection because I was rejected by UNAM, and I felt like I'm so useless and stupid. Like I felt like I'm not even. It's not that I'm saying I felt like I didn't know anything or something and all that. So I wrote about rejection. I wrote that rejection is God's protection. Rejection is growth. Through rejection, you grow. You wouldn't want to go knock at the same door. You want to go to a bigger door and knock there. You wouldn't. If this door was shut in front of you, you not shut the door in front of me. So I went to knock on the other door, and God was like, "Baby girl, this is your opportunity to shine." And I was like, "My man, I'm coming in." Thank you so much. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm joking. But yeah, man, I was so excited when I got admitted in the university. And yeah, rejection is a way to improve yourself. Like I said, I was I had so many toxic traits, but I learned that it's not necessary. Sometimes you are toxic, but you don't even know that you are toxic. Or how will I say it? Yeah. And there's no reason for you to be toxic. You are just a toxic person. You are just an angry person. You are like you are just angry. You don't even know why you are angry. And sometimes it's really just useless to like be angry and all that. You're just building up things inside you which are not healthy for your mental health. So yeah. And rejection is motivation, man. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, I wrote so many things. I wish you guys could read in my book, but no. No. You guys are not going to read. But yeah, I wrote so many things. I wrote that to believe in God. The moment you start believing in God, trust me, there's no turning back. The moment you have so much faith in God, trust me or believe me, you will never go back. The moment you start praying a lot, you feel weird when you don't even pray that day. Believe me. I know, Neil. Sometimes I know we all have those days where we sleep and we forgot to pray most. Yeah. But tomorrow when you wake up, you might even wake up like at 4 a.m. Then you're like, "Oh, I did not pray last night." And you pray that moment. So yeah, man. God is really great, and last year was a very hectic, and I've read so many things, and so many people are like last year was a very hectic year for all of them, for most of the people, I mean. But you know what he did? He kept you alive. He kept you alive. Remember that. There's this thing that the reason God woke you up today is because you still have a long way to go. The reason you didn't wake up not breathing today is because God is like, you gotta push and pee or whatever they say. Huh? You gotta push, man. Push, my nigga, push. No matter what, push. Amazing. But yeah, man, for real, you gotta push. You gotta push. You gotta push. And yeah, and life is really like a beautiful thing. So I love this quote, Kama quote. Yo, I love this quote or whatever. Say, because life is actually beautiful, and you have time. You have so much time. You don't gotta rush things. You gotta be patient for God's blessings. You gotta be patient. You cannot rush God. He knows the right time. So why do you have to worry about certain things? He's coming to help you. He is the light and the way. And yes, baby girl, preach and preach and preach. And preach. Yes, I am preaching. And all that. So yeah, man. So some of my friends, okay, not my friends, I'm a big liar sometimes, but yeah. Not okay. Some of my friends call me a motivational speaker. Tama, ever since I actually did what I want to be a motivational speaker. I just don't know how yet. I'm going to do that, but I want to like talk to people. I want to change someone's life. I want to make someone's life better. And I just want people to believe in God through me, and people to be like, and someone to be like, yo, God has, this girl always, Aina always talks about God, and she always gets what she wants or what she deserves. So let me also talk to God so I get what I deserve. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, man, don't give up. Don't give up on anything. Don't think that God is like, it will, whatever you're going through, don't think it won't end. It will eventually come to an end, and God will eventually show up. He's already showing up. He's just making you stronger, and he's making you stronger for that coming thing. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, man, just don't give up on praying and talking to him. Tell God what you want. You can be like, oh, I want to be I want to start a business, but you don't tell God about it. You think God already knows, but you still have to tell him, Kocha, that God, I really want to start this business. Please help me. Give me ideas on what to do. Give me the courage, the confidence, the strength. God, may you make it a success. May I not be afraid to go through what I have to go through so I get for my business to be successful. Acknowledge God. Talk to him. Talk to your God and all that. So yeah, man, I'm just here like, yeah, 2022 is here. Last year was a very hectic year for me, but this year we are pushing P. Darling, we are pushing P. This year, I'm just wishing a very, very prosperous year for you all. If you're going through something, talk to God. Talk to someone. Don't build that omtunu. Like, you guys know when you have a potato here, and even when you swallow saliva, the saliva is like passing. It's not passing at that potato. It's not even touching. The potato is there and it's dry and it hurts. Don't let it do like that. Talk to someone. When you talk to someone, that potato starts swallowing. You feel me? Yeah. Talk to someone. Talk to your God. Seek help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Never be afraid to ask for help. We are all learning, and we are all in this thing called life. And we are all in this thing called life. And yeah, man. Ooh. Skin, it's a skin for me. But yeah, man. Yeah, I think that is the end of my story time. Just talk to God and do all those things. Yeah, I always wanted to talk about this though. So yeah, what did I talk about? Learn to go through stuff. Accepting is very important. Acceptance is very important. Create boundaries when you go. Okay, I don't know. Now I'm talking too much. Okay, I think I should end here. We'll get another story time another day when I am in the mood. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. If you came until this part, then you are really big. Not a big fan, but then yeah, man. Thank you so much for listening to me. Like, I've always wanted someone to listen to me. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much, man, like, for listening to my story time. I hope you got something from it. And I hope if you are like, you have things behind that you want to do, or that you want to like succeed in life, you want to do those things. Let's push, my nigga. Let's push. This year we are winning, and we are graduating, and we are fighting for those degrees, and we are gonna drive, and we are living softly. You feel me? Yeah. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love and all that. And yeah, man, take care of yourselves. Until another video. Sharp.